Hello, YouTube. We are back. I'm gonna keep playing this game because I'm enjoying it. So, see what we get going. There's triangle. Also, I looked over the video and it sounds like it's all good, volume wise and whatnot. The elevators work now. Rest at the Haven. City again now. I like this little sense of like finding shit, like important things. Wait, that got really big there for a second. Above me?
Watch your step.
I'm assuming it must be up.
God, it itches like mad.
Isn't there something over? Oh, it's further over. Can we go in yet? I guess not. I guess, technically speaking, I probably don't have the permission yet to stay here.
Should have never left LA.
Hey, pretty, want to spend a night with a real man?
Yeah, where are we gonna go? Come on, man.
Hey, there's no I in team, but there's an I in penis.
Yeah, okay.
Just like Christmas, I'm coming early this year.
Well, of course you are.
Want to unwrap your present? It's my dick.
Sir! We'll get to that in a bit.
It's not Christmas just yet, but I'd love to unwrap you.
I bet you would.
You want to help keep me warm tonight?
Is this keeping you warm, bud? Did you enjoy? Have fun.
Jesus, it's cold tonight.
Thanks for the help. There's no I in team, but there's an I in penis. What the fuck, sir? Also, you should be bragging about coming early.
Watch your step. This is like a dream come true.
Sure, come on. Give me more points.
Let's
No.
stay out all night.
Okay. Follow me. We'll find a nice, quiet place.
Do you believe in love at first sight? I think this was destiny. we were meant to meet. I've always wanted a lover like you.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Where? I like that I don't have to be like right next to it to collect it. Feed your faith and your fears. Starve to death. And your fears will starve to death. Quite close. Can you imagine if somebody just looked up and saw this randomly? What I'm doing right now? Gotta go. I don't remember where the hub, which like floor it was. Crime scene notice. Discovered just outside the Nomad's current hovel, a torn piece of caution tape alongside a notice bearing the Seattle Department logo. The notice reads, Request for witnesses. If you saw or heard anything unusual, please call the police department on 555-2482. Ask for Captain Muldoon.
Time to hit the hay. Up tomorrow at the crack of dusk.
Oh.
Now, this is something. Fire, can you... Oh, guess I found my body. Or did I?
So weary is the wanderer, that treads upon the fertile soil. The ichor of the hecatomb awakens blooms incarnadine. Is the wanderer not thirsty? Will they sup?
Hey there, fella. Are you talking to me?
It is the truth seeker. Will you not wake?
Am I asleep?
Wake up, detective.
Wake up, detective!
Huh? Oh. All right, then. I remember now. It was a cold day in December. Colder than usual, I mean. I was in my office, I was awake, and I was none too happy about it.
Come on, will you? I haven't got all day.
A stack of old case notes that I'd filched from the files to check for breaches. This was how I'd found out about the anarch dentist and the senator. The 70s were a fun time.
Ah. Hard time, cause...
Cases. Gideon Hall. Gideon was my sire. I, as a mortal detective, got caught up in a wild conspiracy theory about vampires and werewolves, and it turned out to be true. He was the one who spoke up for me when others said I knew too much. He argued that my place in the PD made me useful to the court. Rosalind Emerance. Miss Emerance was co-prince of the Seattle back in the 1920s alongside Lou Graham. When my sire first introduced me to the court, Lou held sway across Seattle in both the mortal and kindred world. She had an empire of pleasure houses and other dens of inequity, and held the politicians and wealthy by the balls, so to speak. She was the prince of our city, with her sister prince, Rosalind Emerance. She scared the willies out of me. Interesting. Fast forward. Accelerate memory, zipping through the everyday hustle when moving through Seattle. The mask of a thousand faces appear to an individual as someone they expect to meet. Stay in character during conversation to maintain the illusion. Remove inconvenient memories from an individual. Gain hidden insights from an inanimate object, such as an interesting item or a corpse. Get a sense of an individual's thoughts, revealing information they are trying to conceal from you. Okay, so we
Straight
have
flush, right?
Nico presented me with this. Said it made sense for me to have it. I never figured out why.
Fabian! Jeez, this...
Oh yeah, a few leads on the enchantment of Whitby Island. It might just be a line in the tourist brochure, but you had to check these things. Sophia loaned me this. Said there was a message hiding in Cedric's work. I had not found it yet. Oh, my notes on the possibility of a golem under the Aurora Bridge. I should really get to that sometime. Last time I looked, it was 2024. It was still 2024. No unexpected time jumps, which was only a mild disappointment. Oh, I got that off Nico so I could listen out for the sonic grid. Never had worked.
Move it, will you?
Nico. Nico ran the Aurora pawn shop. He was Banu Hakim and had a nasty tendency to tell the truth and deal with people he thought were miscreants. Which sounds like a good thing up front, but doesn't fit in well with real police work. I often had to cover up paperwork to deal with lone vigilante killings. He and I got on. He kept an eye out for knickknacks I might enjoy. He had an arrangement of some sort with patients in the back room. I left him to it. It was their business. He's the person that I need to speak to get the abilities of the Bahamkin or whatever. Oh, there's Blood Residence missions for him too.
Fabian!
I figured I'd left him there long enough.
About time.
Thought I heard a noise. Evening, Officer Wheeler.
Evening, Officer Wheeler.
And I hope your night shift treats you with the joy and fulfillment that you deserve.
And I hope the same to you, you lousy deadbeat. I got a message for you, urgent, from your boss.
A bulletin from dear Captain Benny? Well, officer, you've perked up my prospects.
Good for you. But I gotta wonder what craziness you're bringing into our station this time.
Best you never know. Boss speaks, I gotta hop.
You know how it is, George, old buddy. The boss says jump. I've got to make some sort of attempt on gravity. Seattle by night is like any other big city, stuffed full of drunks, dramas, and dreams. Someone's got to sweep them up.
Yeah, whatever. Here. I gotta get to the desk. Just do whatever you do, and I better not hear any... Well, you know, any... Just... don't.
You can count on me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. You owe me, Fabian. $30.
I don't think I do. You charge for messages?
You charge by the message now?
For Monday's game. Pay your debts, detective.
Benny's note, in Captain Muldoon's usual delicate scrawl. Fabian, get down to the Macomb. Fletcher has a problem. Deal with it. Officer Wheeler. There had been a lot of Officer Wheeler types in my time at PD, and George was as good as any other. He had a wife and at least one kid, I knew that much. He and I played cards every so often, and he mostly won. Captain Muldoon was my boss at the PD. We were a special investigations team, which was dealing with special situations. We handled the Masquerade breaches for the most part, but also put a stop to inconvenient questions that occurred to the mortal world, like how come Fabian has been in that office for over a century? In our world, Benny was sheriff, responsible for keeping the kindred in line. He'd been given that title by Prince Campbell back in the 90s, after a disagreement with the old sheriff. We seem to go through a lot of them in Seattle. Trouble at Macombar. Captain Benny sent me a little love note telling me there was trouble at Macombar. I guess I should get down there before Fletcher started eating anyone. What's going on at the bar? Something's afoot at the bar. My boss Benny has told me to get down there pronto.
Benny had sent me a little love note to go downtown to the Macomb bar. Seemed the owner, Mr. Fletcher, had a problem. And with Fletcher, it was always better to deal with the problem before he skinned it alive. But I'd woken up hungry. I needed a bite to eat before heading out.
Feed on a human. With what blood? Fletcher. Mr. Fletcher was the owner of the bar and a string of other establishments. I first met him when I was mortal. He made life interesting for the PD as a known racketeer during the Prohibition years. Any place in Seattle you could describe as Elysium. Fletcher was behind it. He made sure Kindred stuck to the rules. He stepped out of line. You stepped out of line. He stepped on you. He never liked me, but he never liked anyone except Lou Graham.
had been in the drunk tank for a couple of days. I didn't know his name, but that's okay, because neither did he. He was a chilled out sort of fella. I've always liked my drinks on the cool side.
Well, good evening. Arlo, Hugo, William, Zebedee, or whoever you might be tonight.
Baby, you, it's so wonderful to see you.
Sure, buddy. And the same to you with a slice of lemon on the side.
Mommy have a baby soon. Lemony, lemony moss.
Kinda thirsty. How's life through a bottle? I miss it. You remember anything
Hey,
yet?
Orville? Orson? Oliver Cromwell? You remember anything yet?
Out for walking. Little mother snuggin', hug, bugging a rug.
Folks call me peculiar, but you? Oh, you are on a whole new angle, Angelo.
Mother, kiss, kiss, goodnight. Just full of belly, lemony, lemony moss.
And a great big lemony moss to you, fella.
You should be sober by now.
You've been here, what, 3 days? That must have been one hell of a bender, fella. That or someone slipped you a Mickey.
So personal fun, babe. You drunk, nice and warm, takes cares. Oh, eat 'em up.
Oh, I hear you. Always good to find a nice, relaxing beverage.
How's life through a bottle? I miss it.
How is life through a bottle? Gotta say, I am jealous. Not a thing I've known for a long, long time. And contractually speaking, given my profession, I should be 3 whiskeys deep by now and looking for a pack of smokes.
My friend, life's a bowl of cherries. Sweet, sticky, full of color, and...
Spin me your philosophy there, Wilbur. Fabio? Philo?
And sometimes it's just the pits.
Ah, nice one.
I'm kind of thirsty.
Give me a moment. There's something about your neck I need to check out.
Let it suck. Suck like a little mother sucks.
Oh, I needed that. Thank you. See you soon, Boone.
Lemony, lemony, moss, moss.
Drunk tank guy. I didn't know the guy's name, and neither did he. He'd been in the PD drunk tank for a few days and was amenable to a sip of the old red nectar if I was in need.
It was time to head to the Macon bar since I'd had my cup of joe. Or Giuseppe, or whoever. Sure, sometimes I felt like a heel, but the folks I fed on mostly wouldn't miss it. One of the advantages of mortals, given time, they'd fill right back up. I had a few around the city. This fella was a new addition.
So the information one is the question mark. Peer individuals X. Okay. Anything I wanna find before I exit? Don't think so.
Wheeler was a nice guy. Really. Just a little single-minded.
You got that money, Fabian?
Hey, Tuesday.
Always admired your persistence, George. Great asset to an officer.
You let me out, I shake a few of my debtors, see what falls out. Get you something by Tuesday?
Not good enough, bud. You gotta settle what you owe.
Sure. Wouldn't want this hanging between us. Place like this, a man should set a good example. Wheeler was a good cop, but the reason he got desk duty, a memory like Swiss cheese. Partly my fault. Some things are better forgotten. Heartbreak, trauma, inconvenient gambling debts. I was going to have to deal with it the old-fashioned way and wipe his mind. Just let me root around, George. I'll come up with something.
So the guy in the drunk tank.
What's with the guy in the drunk tank?
Mr. Lemon? Usual story, fried his noodles, snorting his inheritance or something. Keep hoping someone will pick him up, but reckon the paperwork's been eaten by the chief's dog.
Mr. Lemon? That's his name?
No, we never got a name for him. We already have a stack of John Does. He likes citrus fruit. Go figure.
How's the
How's
family?
the wife, the kid? Little Johnny must be in long pants by now.
John moved to Chicago 3 years ago. We talked about it. I showed you a photo of his place.
Oh, sure. And, Doris?
Denise? Still on her spiritual awareness kick and still living with her yoga instructor, far as I know. This is not the way to make me forget a debt, Fabian. Come on.
How about
How
that
about
forecast?
that forecast, huh?
Don't believe the hype. White Christmas? Right. Me, I'm betting on a wet Christmas.
Ah, the festive backing up of the drains on South Jackson. That heady Yuletide aroma. Happy memories.
City Hall should bottle it as perfume. Plug the budget gap.
Smells of the city. You let me out, I'll go pick up my wallet.
You telling me you own a wallet?
It was no good. I'd have to scramble his gray matter. He wouldn't miss it. Things to do, people to see.
My hopes are not high.
Apologies. Hey, Wheeler, you, have a problem with me leaving? I owe you or something?
Huh? What? Oh, no. No, buddy, sorry. God, I must have nodded off. No, everything's good. I'll just unlock the door for you.
Enjoy your night, George.
Moving. Speed up memory recall. Using fast forward doesn't break the Masquerade.
Just
Meow.
maybe I'll just call it Saint. Slow night. I'm so bored.
Our city is wounded, but this earthly state is a distraction. We will all be uplifted soon enough.
The rapture's nigh.
Shelby, have you a moment before the rapture comes?
The world thrills as ecstasy reaches out for us both. Can you not feel it, Fabian?
Hey, could you spare a drink?
We don't know how many moments we have left. Let us steal this one.
Bliss can never be denied.
That is just what I needed, Miss Shelby. My thanks. I have work to do before the end. Don't go anywhere.
Keep your eyes towards rapture, dearest detective.
That's interesting. Mr. Lemon, they changed the name. Mr. Lemon was what we called him. I didn't know his real name, and neither did he. Shelby had her money in stocks and shares. Campbell's kind of big business. I had no idea what her moment of revelation was, but she was convinced the end of the world was coming. But it was an end to be desired. We'd all taken up together into the group mind. I wasn't sure that left space for the walking lifeless like me. She was someone I could rely on if I needed a little pick-me-up.
The stars align. The future comes. We will be uplifted.
Meow.
We will be blessed.
Let me get in.
Bad night to wear heels.
Oh, he can't jump.
Slow. The end is nigh, yet it is a gentle end that will carry us to rapture.
You need something?
Evening, Patrick. I hear you've got trouble.
Yeah, same old, same old. You better go and talk to Mr. Fletcher.
Patrick. Patrick was one of Fletcher's goons, on duty at the bar most nights. The guy had been around for more years than he should, so I figured he was Fletcher's ghoul. Or had an excellent skincare regimen. Hello, Fletcher.
If it isn't my old friend Fabian. Good of you to join us, finally.
Sorry. Rush hour on the sidewalk. How can I help?
Mr. Fletcher, they tell me you've got a knot that I can help untie.
It's a curious one. There's a girl.
Isn't there always?
Indeed. This one came to my establishment on an errand from her sire. Would you believe it?
Not that unusual for one new embraced.
That's just it. She's mortal. Completely unblooded, far as we can tell. You'd better talk to her. She knows a little too much for my taste.
Any names? Places? Know anything else about her?
She mention any names, places, faces?
After dropping a couple of heavy hints, she's clammed up. Rather amusingly, she says she won't talk to a member of staff, only a true vampire.
Maybe you could consider a cape and a nice high collar.
Know anything else about
Know anything else about her?
Not a lot. She wears a heady perfume of cheap flowers, velvet clothes, too much eyeshadow. You know the type. The world's been throwing gothic tragedies at us for more than half a century. Fashion is fashion. This one, though, she talks of sires and masquerades. Someone's been teaching her our lingo.
Where can I
I
find
better
her?
check this out. Where can I find this girl?
Back room. I told her it's where we hold our most delicate assignations.
Classy.
She wants to talk to one of her sire's contacts. Figure it out, Fabian, and let me know how you're going to deal with it.
The vampire. A young woman who thought she was a vampire, according to Fletcher. The cigarette girl, Pandora. Captain Benny sent me a little love note telling me there was trouble at the bar. Fletcher laid out the problem. He had a dame in his back room who thought she was a vampire. She definitely wasn't. But she knew too much about us for comfort. It was my job to figure out what was up and deal with her. Who is the vampire? Update, I've got to talk to the mortal in the back. Okay, who's the vampire? Fletcher tells me a mortal is in his back room who believes she's a vampire. So who is she? Anything else in here before I talk to her?
Hello, miss. May I have a moment of your time?
I'm sorry, I'm waiting for someone. Someone important. I don't want to talk to anyone, especially a cop.
Talk to me about vampires. What makes you think I'm a cop? Waiting for your sire, right?
Waiting for your sire, right?
What? I don't know what you mean, detective.
What makes you think I'm a
What
cop?
makes you think I'm a cop?
Please, have you seen what you're wearing? You're not exactly plain clothes.
Talk to me about vampires.
So talk to me about vampires. throat sucking, all that sort of thing.
Am I breaking a law or something, detective? Because if not, you'd better leave.
I realized this wasn't going to work. She was too fixated on the whole detective ensemble.
Never mind, miss. Maybe we'll talk later.
Oh, I don't think so.
She might not talk to a cop, but she seemed the impressionable type. A little force of will, and she'd talk to who she thought I was. I'd picked up a trick or two in my time.
Convince her you're a friend.
Well, hello there.
Oh my, I think I know what you are.
Glad she knew that, because I had no idea what she thought I was. I'd have to play this carefully.
Welcome. You do, huh?
You do, huh?
Wait, there's something not right here.
Damn.
You're not one of the people I'm waiting for.
Oh, case of mistaken identity, sorry.
Crash and burn. I needed to figure out who she wanted to see. Well, hello there.
Oh my, I think I know what you are.
Glad she knew that, because I had no idea what she thought I was. I'd have to play this carefully.
Is it the sire? She wanted to talk to a contact of the sire, not the actual sire itself.
Welcome, daughter of the night.
Hello. You are one of his friends, aren't you?
Oh, yes. I know your sire.
Please tell me, who are you?
I'm thirsty, I'm everything you dreamed of. I'm glad. I'm Edward. I'm everything you've dreamed of.
I am everything you have dreamed of.
Oh, it's you. It is you. I didn't think you'd come. I am Pandora. I am so pleased to meet you, Lord Fabian.
Lord Fabian? What? You have word from your sire?
The staff tell me you bring word from your sire.
I do. Yes. He said, beware the sword of the cross.
He did. It meant nothing to me, but I'd neglected my Bible studies.
What do you know about me?
What do you know about me? Exactly.
Oh, that you are powerful, that you are artful, that you are dangerous, that you conceal a well of such pain deep inside you. I share that pain too. I am so glad to be in your presence.
Shared pain?
What was that about shared pain?
Oh, I know. You are so deep, Lord Fabian, that you mask it so well, that you lost your closest friend. But perhaps we can discuss it later, in more pleasant surroundings.
Tell me of your
Tell me, how
embrace.
did your sire come to embrace you?
Oh, wait. I can't think of it right now. How weird.
Tell me of your sire.
Of course. I know your sire well, but what have you learned of him?
Oh, he's marvelous. Everything I could desire.
I mean, taste in clothes, model of car. Have you ever visited his haven?
It, It's odd. Now that you mention it, it's been a whirlwind few days. But, I'm sorry. I'm not sure.
Are you finding unlikely?
How have you taken to our existence? The consuming of blood, the lateness of the hour.
I suppose I must have taken blood. It's the only way we survive, isn't it? I've dreamed about it, but I don't actually remember drinking. I must have. In the embrace. Mustn't I?
You realize your heart is beating.
It's not traditional for one of our kind to have a heartbeat. You seem to have one, though, and a lively one at that.
Oh, do I? That isn't right. I'm sure that it will fade as the blessing takes effect. I know some things take time, but honestly, I could kill for a cigarette.
Well, Pandora, it's been fascinating to talk to you.
We'll do it again? You're not a vampire. Blessing of darkness upon you.
Sorry to tell you this, kid, but I'm a professional. And you should know, you're not a vampire.
Of course I am. Just look at my complexion, and I haven't eaten all day. I hunger for blood.
Or possibly cookies. Only time will tell. Don't go anywhere.
Of course not, Master.
Someone had tied her noodle in a real knot. I needed to talk to Fletcher.
Literally, her name was Pandora, and for whatever reason she thought I was Lord Fabian. She'd been sent on a mission from her sire, apparently, to meet with yours truly, but her mind was a mite scrambled. It left a message passed on by dear Pandora. Beware the sword of the cross. Sounded biblical to me. She couldn't remember how she'd gotten to the bar, and I needed to check that out. Pandora's sire. Someone had convinced Pandora she was kindred. Had made some edits to the girl's slots, and had got her to call me Lord Fabian. This mysterious sire had left me a quote. Beware the sword of the cross. This all felt like a setup, with me as the target, but why? Pandora was her name, a young woman who'd been misled into thinking she was a vampire, but since she had a heartbeat, that seemed unlikely. Who is a vampire? Update Pandora. Her name is Pandora. I need to learn more about her. Who sired Pandora? Someone has been playing games here. Fed just enough to make Pandora think she's one of us and blank some of her memories. And they know my name. Who is it? They gave Pandora a message for me. Beware the sword of the cross. How did Pandora get here? Did someone bring her? I wonder if anyone might have seen her arrival.
I'd got all I could from the girl. Time to check in with Fletcher.
Okay. Just want to see if there's anything more. I have an issue, Fletcher.
You talked to our gothic delight?
She's a few nuts short of a nut bar. Someone has messed with her mind.
This is deliberate. She's been pushed here by someone. A few facts sketched in, but the rest blanked out. Someone's emptied Miss Pandora's mind. All she knows, find her sire's friend and give him a message.
And what was the message?
She called me Lord Fabian. Beware the rainbow at sunset. Beware the sword of the cross. A lie. I couldn't get it out of her. Call me Lord Fabian.
She, called me Lord Fabian.
Aha! Really? Well.
We should figure out who sent her here.
Well, that's what you're here for, isn't it? To sniff it out.
Good notion, I'll do that.
I guess Patrick on the door might know.
I feel like I didn't want to tell him the cross thing.
Hey there. Been chewing a few things over with your boss. I got a few questions.
Sure.
You seen the girl before?
Have you seen the girl before? She'd be easy to remember, right?
Not really. You'd be surprised how many of her type drift towards the Macom. Most don't get in, but the way she was talking, I knew this was something the boss needed to hear. I think she's a new face.
You got that right.
How'd she get here?
The girl has a fuzzy memory of how she got here. You notice anything? Did someone drop her off? Lend me your eagle eyes, Patrick.
Nah, just walked in off the street.
Walked? Wearing those clothes? In this weather?
I didn't see any car.
I smelled a rat here. Either Patrick's shirt was itchy, or he was covering something up.
How'd
She
she
didn't
really
just
get here?
walk in. Who were you covering for?
She walked in. That's just what happened, all right?
Something was on Patrick's mind, and I needed to take a peek at it.
I should get on, see if I can untangle this.
Thanks for helping out.
Which one? Circle.
What secrets are we keeping,
God, I hope there's no more snow. Crystal Monday, Joy Tuesday, busy week. The limo, I should tell the boss. I wish I'd taken the limo.
What was that? A limo, that means someone with power. We don't rat on power. Oh, Patrick. Just wanted to ask something else.
No problem.
I know it was a limo.
Ha! Gotcha. I know it was a limo, Patrick. Why were you covering it up?
Okay. Yeah, it was a limo. Pulled up a block away, she got out the back, said thanks. That was it.
Didn't get a plate or look at the driver?
Nah, sorry. Business black, privacy glass, you know the drill. And you know we don't keep cameras here. Mr. Fletcher won't have them. But you get what it means.
I do, yeah. Limo means money, and kindred money? That screams court. Thanks, Patrick. For what it's worth, I get why you wanted to keep it on the down low. Catch you later, Patrick.
Good luck with that one.
Report your findings to Fletcher. Left message. He'd also dropped her off in a limo. A limo smacks of money and maybe court involvement. According to Patrick on the door, Pandora had arrived in a limo, which felt like court involvement to me. This mysterious sire had left me a quote. Yeah, okay. That's the only good thing in that one. Patrick says she arrived in a limo, so we still need to figure out who the sire is. We need to report our findings to Fletcher.
Patrick saw a limo. Says Pandora was dropped off by one. That speaks of money. And money speaks of court.
Interesting.
Yeah, I do not like the implications. Not one bit.
So what now? Usual treatment, I assume? You'll empty her mind even further? Throw her back in the pond? Assuming you don't want her skinned and fed to the pigs.
Just take her somewhere safe. I want to talk
I
to
want
her
to
again.
talk to her again. Reckon she must know more.
It's your area of expertise. I won't trespass. Let me know when you want her pushed out, or disposed of, or whatever. Very well then. Do what you need to, but once you're done, give me the nod. We do allow a little leeway in my establishments, but I don't need a masquerade breach at my front door.
Understood.
Go do your thing, Lord Fabian.
Something told me he wouldn't let my nobility lie. But he was right. I needed to deal with Miss Pandora, and quickly. As it turned out, I did need to deal with her quickly, but not in the way I'd expected. Construction rebar rammed into the floor. Not an easy thing to do at all, let alone quietly.
Who killed Pandora? So who killed our vampire wannabe? Oh, and by the time I'd talked it over with Fletcher, she was dead. It wasn't Fletcher's fault this time. Someone had snuck in while we jawed and rammed rebar through her, and then cut her off her head very quietly. That was a real familiar method of rebar. Rebar forced into the ground and used by the killer to impale his victim. Mysterious killer. Someone had killed Pandora, but who? They had managed to creep in the back room of the Macomb while Fletcher and I talked and taken off her head, had quietly driven rebar through the floor and through Pandora. No one had been misled into thinking she was a vampire, but since she had a hurry, but that was unlikely, she was decapitated and impaled on a rebar in the back room of Macomb. Annoying as she was, it felt like someone had overreacted.
Time to earn the paycheck. If I got paid, which I didn't, technically. Still. Hey there, Miss Pandora, how you feeling?
Still a bit antsy. I could kill for a cigarette. I guess I'm a little cold around the neck. Oh, and, dead?
Of course. What with you being a construct of my own mind, it was a stupid question. I will grant you that. But I like to make my own psyche comfortable.
What do you need to know, Lord Fabian?
Why did you call me Lord Fabian?
Why did you call me Lord Fabian?
I'm a construct of your psyche, remember? Do you really want to stroke your ego that much? But, since you ask, because someone wants to get your attention, don't you think?
Where did you come from?
Where did you come from?
Given I'm a construct of your mind, your lordship, I find it hard to answer that. My clothes may not be tasteful, but they do look expensive. Under the powder, my skin is good. So are my nails and my hair. Rich family, I think you'd say.
What's with the little cross sword, doodad?
What's with the little cross sword doodad?
I told you what my sire said, remember? Beware the sword of the cross.
You did, didn't you?
And the cross is tickling at your brain, isn't it? So is the iron rebar forced through my body. You've seen this before. Would you kill, detective, for a cigarette?
No, Marla. I wouldn't kill you for a cigarette. But someone did, right?
Maybe they did. That was my job here at the Macom, after all. Hanging around the bar, my tray in front of me, offering the patrons their pick of tobacco. That's where you've seen me. Maybe 50 times before. The only place you've seen me. But you never did notice me, did you?
I'm sorry, Marla.
I'm sorry, Marla. You didn't deserve this.
Didn't I? You don't really know me at all, do you, detective? I could be a torturer, a mobster, a serial killer.
Maybe. Or maybe just wrong place, wrong time.
This looks a little more specific than that. More targeted.
Is that
I
your
see a
cross?
piece of jewelry there. That yours?
The sharpened metal cross? You've never seen me with it before. I know you didn't pay me much attention, but you'd have spotted that. It's hardly subtle.
So who were you, Marla?
So who were you, Marla?
Why, a nobody, detective. A mortal. A servant in the Macom.
Wait. One of Fletcher's employees, right? So a ghoul, perhaps.
I think you're right, Detective. The neck bleed did slow up real quick by the spattering. Perhaps I had drunk the blood of a vampire and gained a bit of power.
I know what a ghoul is, thank you kindly.
So how did you
So
die?
how did you die, Marla?
Isn't it obvious? Iron bar through the heart, head cut off.
Cut off?
You're right, not cut off. The wound, it feels more ragged, more torn. Ripped off, I'd say, by someone strong.
Killed by twisted iron and sheer strength. Good enough for either a vampire or a mortal. But she was mortal, and a ghoul to boot. She belonged to someone. I needed to check that out.
Visionary detective. Use every Malcolm ability successfully. Whose ghoul was Marla? Who killed Marla? The cigarette girl Marla. Another killing eerily similar to Pandora's. Another mortal corpse in the back room of the Macomb bar. But this one was a memory. Something which happened to me back in the 1920s. One of the very first cases for the Camarilla. Martha was dead to begin with, pierced by rebar and her head torn off. Not a great evening for anyone. Marla was a ghoul, but I didn't know whose. There always were a few of them around Macomb. What's more, they left a decorative piece of metal at the scene of the crime, an oddly shaped cross which, if I remembered rightly, was a symbol of St. James. Cross of St. James. A decorative metal cross, weathered with a sharp point at one end. That shape was sometimes called the Cross of St. James. Hector. Back in 1920s, the Camarilla sheriff was Hector, who was also my boss as far as the court was concerned. I helped him keep the masquerade under wraps. Marla worked in the Macomb bar in the 1920s as a cigarette girl, polluting the lungs of the rich and famous. I didn't notice her much when she was alive, and now she was dead. Head cut off and impaled on rebar. She was a ghoul, that much I did know. Whose ghoul? Someone killed Pandora, but who? They managed to creep in. And she had quietly driven rebar through the floor and through Pandora. The cigarette girl, Marla, had died in the same room in what looked like the same way back in 1920.
The hammer wasn't covered in blood, which was a shame. Otherwise, it would have been a classic clue. Had our killer needed rope to get Marla up onto the rebar? Seemed unlikely. Why put your savings in a bank when you could put it in liquid gold? A fine array of vintages, entirely illegal. No problem for the rich or the criminal, of course, and Mr. Fletcher was both. A single cigarette. Had Marla been waiting for someone? Nah, that paper'd been here since before Prohibition. All these bottles must have been worth a pretty penny. Construction rebar rammed into the floor. That took time and strength. Well, she was dead. The missing head gave it away. A cross and a fancy one. Made of metal. Interesting. This felt somehow like deja vu, but I knew I hadn't seen it before.
Rebar through the body at both scenes. I've seen it in the 2020s at Pandora's death, but also back in the old days, each time at a murder scene. Fortunately, this has been at all of our crime scenes. I guess the availability of building materials hadn't changed too much in 100 years.
The slab of muscle in his suit was Lou's security ghoul. What was his name? Carstairs Cantaloupe.
I don't know. Carter.
Hello, Mr. Carter.
Campbell.
That was it. I knew it.
Is there something you need?
Yeah, so Campbell. Yeah, makes sense. We haven't seen Campbell. Cause he dead now. Let's see. Any idea what happened here? Do you know who she belonged to?
She was a ghoul. Do you know who she belonged to? Who fed her?
I don't.
Speculation is good for your health, and it's not one of the deadly sins. Try it sometime.
Any idea what happened here?
Any idea what happened here?
Someone disliked a cigarette girl so much that he pinned her up on iron railings and took her head off.
You'd make a great beat cop, you know that?
Are you the killer? Why are you here?
Why are you here?
Mistress Graham was concerned. Violence in Elysium is not to be tolerated.
Does that mean you're not allowed to hit someone if they get out of line?
No.
You enjoy being a ghoul.
So, do you enjoy being a ghoul?
I do.
Well, bully for you then.
I'm not gonna ask him if he's the killer. I don't see him being the killer. Campbell was Lou's hench ghoul. A big slab of meat that mostly stood around and looked tough. Seemed real mean. I think he'd been part of a mortal criminal underground before signing up with our prince.
Over here, my boy.
Hey, Gideon.
My sire Gideon and the sheriff Hector. They'd asked me to make some chit-chat with the corpse.
Fabian, my boy. What do you make of her?
Well, she is definitely dead.
That's the best you can do?
Sorry, boss. Head torn off rather than chopped. Iron rebar through the heart.
Torn off. Interesting. Anything else?
I think she was a ghoul.
Marla worked here in the Macomb. I think she was a ghoul.
More than likely. Fletcher values loyalty in his staff.
But she wasn't Fletcher's ghoul, was she?
Don't try that on me, Malkavian. She was Rosalind's, all right?
Always sensible for a prince to have their ear to the ground.
There's a cross.
There's an artifact. A metal thing, sort of a cross, but with a pointed end.
Sharpened cross and a severed head. Remind you of anything, Hector?
That's all I have
That's
right
all
now.
I have right now.
Well, keep on it, Detective.
Keep poking around, son. You're the right man for this job.
Marla. She was a ghoul working for Prince Rosalind, presumably keeping her ears open at the Macomb on her mistress's behalf. She had eyes and ears out in the city, including the cigarette girl Marla, the first victim of the rebar killings. Marla had been Rosalind's ghoul, so eyes and ears in the Macomb for one of the princes. Not surprising, but it made me think that it was a message being sent. Okay, so we still have who sired Pandora, who killed and Marla.
Your first time at the Macomb, and it's a doozy. What do you make of our little tableau out back? I was thinking of redecorating, but blood red is a little unsubtle.
Who found the body? Where were you when she died? Can you tell me, Marla? Who found the body?
Who found her?
As it happens, I did. First thing I saw when I came in. Does that make me a suspect?
I'm reasonably sure that if you murdered someone with inventive props and scenery, you'd be only too happy to tell me.
Right on the button, Detective. Right on the button.
What can you tell me about Marla?
What can you tell me about Marla? She worked for you, right?
The girl did have employment here. selling cigarettes. And before you ask, I don't know why a tray around your neck would get said neck sliced in two. She didn't strike me as clever or deep in a diabolical scheme.
She was a ghoul.
She was a ghoul. That means she's part of our world.
Was she, old sport? Not one of mine. Interesting to find out whose neck she was supping from.
Nice place you got here. Where were you when she died? When was the body
When
found?
was the body found?
First thing when I came in, about a half hour after sunset.
Uh-huh. Now that does tell me something important.
You sleep close by. It had to be you. Killer couldn't have done this at night.
The killer couldn't have done this at night. They must be mortal.
Bingo, dear boy. I wondered if you'd spot that.
A mortal taking out a ghoul as some sort of message. Well, well, well.
Nice place you got
Nice
here.
place you got here.
I'm flattered it meets the approval of one so expert in fashion and decor. I'm sure we'll have the pleasure of seeing you here often, given your new role. Just keep it discreet, all right? And get your boss to buy you a better jacket.
Thanks, I'll talk to you later.
Chin up, old boy.
Well, that had been, let's see. The matter of fact, she'd been off and carefully laid out at Macomb during the daylight hours, according to Fletcher. So no reason to doubt him, so our killer was immortal. The evidence was the killer was mortal, so that supported the Santiago theory.
Found something?
The killer wasn't Kindred.
The kill happened during the day. This wasn't Kindred.
A cross, a torn off head, and a mortal killer. What do you think, Sheriff? Hunter?
It seems so.
You recognize this?
You recognize this? A signature kill of some sort?
Oh, rumors. There are always rumors.
Let's not jump too quickly. Well done. I'll take it from here. The fact it happened during the day, that's useful. You look into the girl. Find out where she lived, her lovers, family, friends. Either file a nasty accident or an ordinary back alley encounter. Whatever works. Make sure no one will miss her.
Poor kid. One day selling salvation from a box, the next, poof, gone. Forgotten, buried. But isn't that the way of our world?
Lucid dreaming.
What was that?
Walked the streets of Seattle with Fabian shoes.
Oh, you saw it too, huh? Well, look, I'm sorry to disturb your sleep. I guess it was a dream? But, no, those were memories. I mean, things that I'd forgotten or maybe misunderstood at the time. Something must have dislodged them. Gideon, my sire, and Hector, my old boss. Both are long gone.
We have a place to be? To meet the prince?
That's right. The Macomb Bar. The place we just dreamed, actually. Maybe that's why it was on my mind. Ah, we should get to the prince.
Star of cold aspect. Fabian's recollections. Fabian recalled the first time his sire introduced him. Fabian has recovered memories of the killings of a vampire wannabe in the modern age and of a ghoul back in the earliest years of his embrace. It must be connected. Why does Fabian keep remembering these old cases? True. Macomb Bar has long been proudly owned by Fletcher and frequented by the vampire elite. on the radio
No
show.
one to listen to those worries that keep you awake at night. Bed of Night is here for you. Before you open yourself up to me, Seattle, I do have some tragic news. J.J. Campbell, head of .Geo Futures, has unexpectedly passed away. J.J. was a noted entrepreneur who did a lot of good for the city, or so I hear. Rest in peace, Mr. Campbell. Seattle will miss you. First caller, what's on your mind tonight?
Listen to our callers again.
I wanted to give you a quick update on a few things I've been up to since last I spoke to you. You may have seen the pictures I posted on my Tinder profile of a few of the new models I've been working with.
Models, huh? Remind me, caller. Are you an agent of some kind?
Well, you can call me a connoisseur of models. Model airplanes, that is.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, largest collection in North America. At least, that's what I put in my profile. But, I mean, no one's going to check, right?
Certainly not me. Next caller, what do you do for a living that you're up at this late hour?
Good question, Bet. I've been listening to you for a while now, and I can offer you some tips.
Well, I suppose it depends on what kind of tip you're talking about.
Well, that depends on what you want. But what your show needs is a different perspective. People listen to you for the sexy voice, but I can offer some real ideas.
Why would you say that, caller?
Can I blow your mind right now?
Oh, I encourage it.
You need an alpha male at your side to bring in that masculine perspective. You know, you could debate each other, talk about how modern society has villainized men and hookup culture and traditional...
Amazing idea, caller. I'll be sure to take it under very, very serious consideration.
Wait. You should totally come to my live stream debate show and we can talk.
Well then, if any one of you wanted to call in and ask me what I'm wearing, or if I'm wearing anything at all, you'll have to wait until after this commercial break.
Does your boyfriend snore at night? Does your boyfriend stink? Does your boyfriend listen to too many podcasts? Do they make him feel smart? Does he repeat every dumb-ass thing he heard online like it's the truth? Then dump him and buy a freaking pillow. It has everything you want. It's cuddly, it has a sexy man on it, and it will never talk to you. Get yours now!
Warning, Freaking Pillow is not responsible for any jealousy experienced by real-life partners. If you find yourself developing feelings for your pillow, please consult your physician and/or nearest adult toy store for applicable attachments.
Welcome back. I know you've been fantasizing about me, but just in case you're only now tuning in, I'm the Bed of Night, everyone's favorite lady of the evening. What have you been up to tonight, caller?
It's so fine, yet so terrible to stand in front of a blank canvas.
Is this your way of asking me to pose nude for a painting, caller?
What I'm saying is, I don't know how to paint you yet, Bet. I want to know what colors to use. How many strokes of the brush? Is your skin pale? Are your cheeks blushed?
I can be whatever you want, caller. How many strokes does it normally take for your paintings to achieve completion?
I suppose, Bet, we'll find out soon. I'll be listening.
Oh my, won't that be something? What about you, caller? Do you fancy yourself an artist or a critic?
I don't really know anything about stuff like that, Bet.
Well, we can't all be jack of all trades. What's on your mind tonight, caller?
That's a loaded question right there. What isn't on my mind? War, famine, disease, death?
Those are some pretty heavy subjects.
Nothing's heavier, Beth. And nothing more pressing. More important. Our world is dying. Rotting. Filled with despair.
I think we found Mother Earth's biggest fan. Would you consider yourself a climate justice warrior?
Oh, I'm a warrior, alright? And it's people like you that make it so damn easy to get angry. Your flippant attitude to the crisis all around you. The apathy you label as normal.
Hold on there, caller. I didn't mean any offense to your cause. Just being playful, that's all.
Doesn't really matter what you meant, does it, Bet? For you, life will simply go on after a hang-up. The entertainment will proceed. You'll check the weather on your phone and simply ignore how strange it is for the season. Then you shop online, maybe check in on your favorite multi-million-dollar sports team, your favorite influencer is promoting a new product. Buy it. Buy it now. Not enough money? Have a loan in seconds with your Phantom credit. Foul. All of it. Enjoy while I await the hours until the end.
Well, my lovely listeners, it's that time of the night where we must part ways. But don't worry, I'll be right back in your ears before you know it. This has been Bed of Night, reminding you that secrets have a way of getting out. So why not give me a call? Good night, Seattle. Don't let all that snow get in your coffee.
This is an interesting radio show.
That garden. That strange voice. Entirely alien, yet I do know it, I think. You heard it.
I did. It is not one of your memories?
No. Folks in my bloodline are prone to dreams and nightmares, but that was more like a vision. Tell me, Nomad, how do you feel?
Still not as powerful as I should be.
It isn't just torpor, is it? It's something to do with that mark. I'd lay odds on it.
I need to figure out how to deal with these.
Sorry, don't call the cops.
Patently untrue. Seattle police condemn rumors of superhuman criminals. Fears around the shocking reports of vandals with alleged superhuman strength were today put to rest by the Seattle PD. The outlandish reports of criminals with superhuman strength are overblown and patently untrue, said a spokesperson from Seattle PD. While we have seen an increase in vandalism and violent behavior, there is nothing superhuman about any of it. The spokesperson went on to clarify that the Seattle PD is investigating an increase in illegal drug use, particularly the abuse of amphetamines and other stimulants, which they believe to be the root cause of the issue. This comes among continued reports of fighting and gang-related deaths in the jungle. Second story runs in the right-hand column. Respected business mogul and philanthropist found dead. The city is reeling this morning from the news of the unexpected death of one of its most prominent city figures, philanthropist and noted entrepreneur J.J. Campbell of .Geo Futures. Information is still unfolding, but early reports suggest he died of natural causes. No foul play is suspected.
spare a dollar?
Negative balance.
Really appreciate some help.
I'm gonna rip this thing apart! Get off me!
Hands on your head!
Better spot.
Help me, officer!
Help me! What time is it?
You wonder how we deal with that, though. Talk to the officer.
Why, hello there, hotness.
You want me?
I can hear your heart. You're special. Let's go see how special you really are. I only take cash. American. I'm a virgin, if you want me to be.
That's not how that works.
Freeze to death.
Just so you know, that's not how that works.
You from around here?
No, I'm not.
I've got to be back in an hour, so let's speed it up.
What you got, ma'am?
I only take cash. American. You want me to play it nice or naughty?
Okay, so you just need to get it when they're not looking. It's harder to get that a bit. That's good to know.
How am I supposed to get clients on a night like this?
To make our way to the bar.
Damn it. That's what I should have said. Well, maybe tomorrow.
for a coffee.
Let me get up. Thank you. Get something else, okay? Oh shit.
Just need a big score. Call it a night.
Need to fall off.
Can't believe this is happening again. I already did that twice. Are you stupid?
You think you're better than me or something just because your clothes are all nice and shit?
We could have such a beautiful time.
Oh, I thought... Never mind. Merry Christmas.
Just making sure you're okay. The fuck?
I need to find a better spot. What I'd give for a bed.
More I can see from here. Clearly got another one here somewhere, but there we go.
Here we are again. The Macomb Bar. I can only think this meeting with Ryong has something to do with Benny. The curious case of the rogue sheriff.
hello. And who do we have here?
My name is Fire.
Welcome to our little sanctum. Do make yourself comfortable. I am Fletcher, and I have 2 rules. No sneakers, and if you must strip someone to pieces, do it outside. These are original floorboards, you understand.
Do you own this bar?
So, do you own this bar?
My dear Fire, this is more than a bar. This is a living piece of Seattle history. Built it
Over
up
100
myself.
years.
Started out as a speakeasy in the old days. Back then, we had a laundry service up front and the booze in the back. Now the booze is the front. Ha!
How do you fit with the Camarilla?
How do you fit in with the Camarilla?
They scratch my back, I scratch theirs. Truthfully, I have no interest in climbing the political ladder and ruling the city.
You are content.
You're content with this? You like your place here?
Oh, absolutely. This bar is my little kingdom, and people have learned my foibles. I stay on the court's good side with the occasional favor. Quid pro quo.
Brings you to Seattle.
What brings you to Seattle?
Oh, nothing. I'm a local boy, born and raised around here. Of course, things were different back then. Worse infrastructure, better music. Horse feathers. Time's getting on. I'll let you go.
Have a pleasant night, Fletcher.
Hey! God damn it. Rude? Well, I guess we'll get to see how the game's autosave works. Okay. Continue. Kill doesn't give you blood or health, but is much faster.
I can only think this meeting with Ryong has something to do with Benny. The curious case of the rogue sheriff.
Oh, we know the autosave's pretty good then, for that matter.
Ah, hello. And who do we have here?
My name is Fire.
Welcome to our little sanctum. Do make yourself comfortable. I am Fletcher, and I have 2 rules. No sneakers, and if you must strip someone to pieces, do it outside. These are original floorboards, you understand.
You own the bar?
Do you
I'm still
own
gonna
this
ask all
bar?
the questions again, though.
My dear Fire, this is more than a bar. This is a living, built it up myself. Back then we had a,
Okay,
now the booze is the front.
Okay, I can speed up what
How
it
do
is,
you
though.
fit in?
They scratch my, truthfully.
You're content.
Oh, absolutely. This bar is, I stay on the,
What bring?
oh, of course, horse feathers. Time's getting on. I'll let you go.
Have a pleasant night, Fletcher.
Fletcher has been a stalwart among Seattle's venture for a very long time. As the owner of Macomb Bar, he appears to spend most of his time holding court behind his piano.
The prince, over there.
Nomad, thank you for coming.
The prince is in a bar. How can I aid you?
You requested my aid, Prince Ryong.
That I did. I'd like to take you up on your offer. As you heard, the sheriff has abandoned his duties and thinks he's our new scourge. Apparently, destroying Thinbloods is a better use of his time.
Any ideas why?
Do you know why?
You can ask him yourself when you find him. And bring him back so I can speak with him.
You should punish him, and by speak with him, you mean it shall be
As
done.
you wish, Prince.
That's what I like to hear. Benny left a mess out back. Track him, find him, bring him to me. Do that, and we'll talk about your future in Seattle. And your answers.
We have
Consider
a
it
deal.
done.
I will find him.
Appreciate it. Really. I'll see you back at Weaver Tower for your report once you're done.
She won't like me asking questions. Oh, we have shit to do. Gone.
The sheriff has been busy.
From what the prince said, this isn't the first, and I know it won't be the last. I believe we have a trail to follow.
You indeed.
And he is the sheriff, the deliverer of the prince's justice. He must know what waits for him.
Why would he rebel?
I'm not sure. Campbell's final death pushed him over an edge.
Oh, closing down a hole in the wall. Cammy fucks.
Thought I heard something.
Like, not.
Oh, this better not bite me in the ass. Fuck all. Motherfuckers. Find out what that was. Alright. Nothing. Just another creepy night. Nothing. Just another creepy night.
A kindred who can fly. I'll never get used to that.
I cannot
see
fly.
what it is.
I can only glide.
Hey, were your feet on the ground? Orville and Wilbur would be impressed, at least.
Fuck all. Figures. Fucking capes. Who do they think they are? Wish I were Katsumi's ghoul.
This rooftop's mine, bitch.
We're serving a fucking purpose.
I don't know if I got myself turned around or not. I don't think I did, but... yeah. Over there. Bonnie. Oh, cool. Something over there too. Side schools.
Here! Help me! Over here! Yeah, hit him!
Give me. Don't mind me. Making my way around.
Anarchs, I'd wager. They'll be on their guard.
He's gone already. Come out of there.
You don't know that!
I do know that. I saw him leave, goddammit. And we need to know where he's gone to. So get your skinny ass out of there and tell us.
He could come back!
Enjoy your dumpster. Hope you rot in there. You can tell Zach and Leah just how little you did to avenge them.
That's not fair! You don't know
Yeah,
what
let's
you
go!
did to us.
Fine. We'll just wait all night then. But every second you waste is a second he could be killing another Anarch. Maybe even Katsumi. Or someone else who wants to improve this fucking city.
Big dude.
Wish I were Cammy. Stay Fuck.
Their pussy's info. Let her be.
Of course. All for you.
Just keep it. Shit's kicking off. Not going down like this.
There, the one hiding in the dumpster. Said they know where Benny is.
Come out now!
Please! Please!
Where is he?
Who? What do you mean?
I will not ask you again. Where is Benny?
We found his haven! The auto repair shop!
His kid's there! Max! Please let me go! Well, shit.
So Benny's gone back to his auto shop. Makes sense. It's not far. Middle of the block, just south of here.
Well, I did what you asked, sir. I let you go. Careful what you wish for. Unnamed auto repair shop. This assuming an unnamed building is also the haven of both Benny and Max. The air smells burnt, blended with strong scents of oil, grease, and gasoline. It is generally unclean, with smears and handprints on most surfaces. Ten out of 30. Let's go. Oh? Where? Got bigger there for a second. Where? Oh. Like under me?
Spare a dollar? Really appreciate.
Fuck is this? Thank you. Fuck, who saw me?
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this.
There, the auto repair shop. If we're fortunate, he's still there and not taking his slaughtering any further. Door's not gonna budge from this side. It's Benny's haven, I think, so it's safer than houses. But maybe there's another way. It is always wise to have more than one exit.
What a fucking mess.
Well, here we are. Now, where oh where is Benny?
Motorcycle upkeep instructions. A note found on the motorcycle at the auto repair were written at the bottom of the work order. A forceful hand penned this, pressing down on the paper, almost ripping it. She takes premium only. Remember, she's a classic. Treat her like a lady. Don't fuck her up. Silky. discovered. A note found on the card table at the auto repair. Written on the same type of order from that garage appears to use for internal communications. The first part of the note is written in pencil in a steady hand. I, Adrian Martin, am a lying fucking weasel, and I owe Benny Muldoon $234 to be paid before he comes for my other fingers. The signature AM is much less steady, likely written with the non-dominant hand of the same author.
Everything I touch turns to shit.
I picked it up.
Well, he'll be back soon. If I just wait here, he'll come back. We'll talk it through. I can still fix this. He'll come around. Benny? Hey, who are you?
Huh. Max. Should have guessed.
You are Max, aren't you? I need to know where Benny is.
You need to leave.
Benny Muldoon, where is he?
He's gone to cool off. You should leave him be. What do you want with him?
I mean you no harm.
I mean you no harm. I just need to find Benny. He must be stopped.
Stop him? Shit. I knew something was up. I knew it. I should have... If only I... Oh, God.
Max is Benny's sire. Some folks get it the wrong way round.
Calm yourself, then tell me what you know.
You knew something was happening. Calm yourself. Explain it to me.
He'd been away a lot. He told me things were changing and how he was going to be a part of it. Just talk. Venting like he always does, but he meant it this time. God.
Keep talking.
Always venting about what?
Arguing with the prince, with Campbell, about how he was too soft in the Thin Bloods. I tried to steer him, keep him in line, Your generation ain't your fault. Look, when Campbell was found, Benny was... It was like he was free. And that was it. It was only Campbell holding him back. Nothing I said meant anything.
You're a failure of a sire. Why is Benny so important to you? You're not to blame.
You are not to blame for Benny's mistakes. A sire can guide their child, but they cannot control them.
Just because something is not your fault, that doesn't mean it's not your responsibility.
Why did you sire him?
Why sire him if you knew he was so erratic?
He was a piece of shit as a mortal. A career breaking bones for bad money. And he enjoyed it. Or said he did. But I was a piece of shit when I was mortal too. The embrace changed me. For the better. It took all my fear away. And I started to figure most assholes are just scared. Deep down. There was something in Benny. I saw him stand over his buddy, keeping him breathing, talking so gently. I thought that was the core of him. And the rest was fear. Just like me. I thought if I gave him a chance.
Where is he?
Where is he, Max?
He is still my child. If nothing else, I deserve to know. What are you going to do to him?
Turn him to Rion.
Your child has been on a murderous rampage, killing Thin Bloods and crossing the prince. The prince sent me to stop him and to return him to her.
Oh my God. Benny. My child. You gotta stop it. I know. I get it. I think he's at the Western Road construction site. It's where a bunch of anarchs like to hang not too far from here. That's where he was heading.
Thank you. Benny is no longer your responsibility. I will take care of things from here.
Can I at least know who you are? Before, you know?
I am the Nomad. But here now, you can call me Fire.
Fire. Thank you. Wait, that mark on your hand. I found this in Benny's stuff. Get that back!
Where did he get this?
I don't know. Do you?
Do you know what it is?
No, I swear.
Fire. He doesn't know anything.
I have to go.
Look, you don't have to hurt him. Please, I can still help him.
The Weston Rest site. I have a memory that anarchs do hang out there. You won't find a welcome. Far as they know, Benny's still sheriff acting on court orders. And since you're not with the anarchs, you are most certainly with the court.
Marked ring. Taken from Max, a ring that once belonged to Benny Muldoon. There are still some traces of grime on the inside. It bears the same mark as the one carved into the Nomad's hand. This is unlikely a coincidence, the mark. While the source and purpose of the mark is still unknown, the Nomad has discovered a possible link. The same symbol appears on a ring that was owned by the disgraced sheriff, Benny. Max Weber is a kindred of the clan Rua. He has a face much more youthful than his years. Max is a Bruja and the sire of Camarilla Sheriff Benny. Many kindred find the relationship dynamic unusual. Okay. I think I'm gonna stop this video here and I will continue in the next one. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, where we will hunt down Benny further, because I assume it's going to be a bit more. Kind of still want to keep these around 2 hours or under. But yeah, see ya.